It's an honor to be here today. We have first full day. I think we're going to do things that people will be shocked at. We're announcing the formation of Stargate. I think it's going to be something that's very special. It'll lead to something. This is, to me, a very big thing, $500 billion. That could be the biggest of all.
President Trump just announced what might be the most ambitious technological project since the Manhattan Project, and it's called the Stargate Project. Imagine an AI so massive, it could redefine space exploration, global security, and even our economy. Well, stop imagining because it's happening right now. What I'm about to tell you isn't science fiction, it's a $500 billion reality that's already under construction. And this isn't just another government program. We're talking about OpenAI, SoftBank, Oracle, and some of the biggest names in tech joining forces to build something that could completely transform how we live. And trust me, after you hear what they're planning, you'll understand why this is such a big deal. Let's rewind a bit and talk about how this all started. Back in March 2024, OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman had this wild idea. He wanted to build a $100 billion data center. At first, people thought he was crazy. I mean, that's more money than some countries' entire tech budgets. But Altman wasn't just dreaming, he was planning something massive. Fast forward to today, and that initial idea has grown into a project beyond his imagination. We're not talking about just one data center anymore, we're looking at an entire network of AI supercomputers spread across America. And they're not building just one or two of these facilities. The initial plan includes 10 massive data centers, each one spanning 500,000 square feet. That's about 8.7 football fields for each facility. And this is just the beginning. They're planning to double this to 20 centers across the United States. The first phase is already under construction in Texas, with 10 massive facilities being built as we speak. This project actually started during the Biden administration around March 2024, but when Trump came back to office, he saw the potential and basically said, let's make this even bigger. And that's exactly what happened. The project exploded from a $100 billion idea into a $500 billion mega project that could reshape America's technological future. So, what exactly are they going to do with this massive project? This is where things get really exciting. These AI infrastructures aren't just regular data centers, they are going to be the backbone of America's AI future. According to OpenAI's announcement, these facilities will be used to train the most advanced AI models ever created. We're talking about systems that can process more information than all of today's computers combined. Each data center will be equipped with tens of thousands of the most powerful AI chips, working together to solve problems we couldn't even tackle before. Let's think about that for a second. This isn't just about making faster computers or better chatbots, this is about bringing manufacturing back to America, creating jobs for hundreds of thousands of people, and making sure the United States stays ahead in the global AI race. We're going to dig deeper into each of these goals later in the video, but the implications are absolutely mind-blowing. When ChatGPT was first introduced to the world, everyone, including your babies, had already amazed us with what it could do. Well, that's like a bicycle compared to rocket ships now, with what they're trying to build these next coming years. These new facilities will have the power to train AI models that are exponentially more capable than anything we have today. Oracle's Larry Ellison gave us a glimpse of what this might mean in healthcare alone. Imagine AI systems that could design personalized cancer treatments in just 48 hours or create custom vaccines for diseases almost instantly. But that's just scratching the surface. These systems could help solve climate change, design new materials we haven't even dreamed of yet, and maybe even help us understand the fundamental mysteries of our universe. Right now, we are currently in AI World War I as we speak. So, this project isn't only about building cool technology, this is about keeping America at the forefront of the AI revolution. We're currently in what experts are calling an AI arms race, and the competition is fierce, especially with China. Just recently, a Chinese company called DeepSeek shocked everyone by creating an AI model that they claim is as good as OpenAI's, but using way less computing power. This sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley and even affected stock prices of major tech companies. It's exactly this kind of competition that's driving the urgency behind the Stargate Project. Trump made this crystal clear at the announcement, saying he'll use emergency declarations if necessary to fast-track construction. Why? Because whoever leads in AI technology could essentially control the future of everything from economic growth to national security. But what does the Stargate Project mean for you and the economy? The Stargate Project isn't only promising to advance technology, they're talking about creating over 100,000 new American jobs. And they're not normal tech jobs either. This project needs construction workers, electrical engineers, facility managers, security personnel, the list goes on beyond our imagination. These data centers are literally transforming entire communities. Take Abilene, Texas, where they are building the first facilities. This isn't Silicon Valley or New York City, it's a smaller city that's about to see a massive economic boost. We'll get new restaurants, hotels, housing developments, and support services popping up to serve these massive facilities. When a project this big comes to town, it creates a ripple effect that lifts the entire local economy. And remember, they're planning to build these centers all across America, which means more cities could see the same kind of economic transformation, but there is also another side to this story. As AI becomes more advanced, it's going to change the way we work. Some jobs will unfortunately disappear, but many more new ones we haven't even thought of yet will be created. This is the beauty of revolution and change, which, terrifyingly enough, could be for the better or for the worse. The key is going to be adapting to these changes and being ready for them. Think about it this way, when computers first came out, people worried they would eliminate jobs. Instead, they created entirely new industries. The same thing is happening with AI, but at a much faster pace. That's why this project includes plans for workforce development and training programs. They're not just building the technology, they're preparing people for the future it will create and generations to come. Now, I wouldn't be giving you the full picture if I didn't talk about the controversies and challenges this project faces. First up is the funding question. Elon Musk, who's now working with Trump as head of the new Department of Government Efficiency, publicly questioned whether they actually have the money they're claiming. He said SoftBank has well under $10 billion secured, not the hundreds of billions being promised. And Sam Altman wasn't about to take that line down. He fired back at Musk on X, saying, "This claim was wrong, as you surely know." But the real spicy part? Altman threw some serious shade, saying what is great for the country isn't always what's optimal for your companies. But in your new role, I hope you'll mostly put America first, calling out Musk's role as Trump's advisor. Musk doubled down, calling the entire Stargate project fake and labeling Altman a swindler. Now, what's really going on here? Is Elon Musk one of the richest men in the world trying to warn us about something we don't know? Or is this about keeping OpenAI in the shadows while his own AI company, xAI, is soaring in the sky? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear what you think about this controversy, but the drama doesn't stop there. We then have the power problem. These facilities need an astronomical amount of electricity, and there are serious questions about whether our power grid can handle it. In Texas, where they're building the first centers, they've already had major grid problems in the past. The project is looking at everything from nuclear power to other alternative energy sources, but this remains a huge challenge. Environmental concerns are another major issue. These facilities will consume massive amounts of resources, and there are questions about their carbon footprint. Some critics argue that the rush to build these centers could come at a serious environmental cost. So where does this all leave us? We're standing at the crossroads of human history. The Stargate Project could either be the beginning of what SoftBank's CEO called a golden age, or it could be the biggest technological gamble in history. What we do know is this: AI is going to change everything. The question to ask isn't if, but it's how and when. And with this project, America is making a $500 billion bet that it can shape that future. The implications are enormous, from national security to economic growth, from healthcare to education, and from how we work to how we live. As we wrap up, I want you to think about something. In the 1960s, President Kennedy said we'd put a man on the moon, and many people thought it was impossible. Today, we're talking about creating AI systems that could transform human civilization itself. Is it ambitious? Absolutely. Is it risky? You bet. But that's what innovation looks like. The real question is, are we ready for what comes next? Because ready or not, with the Stargate Project, the future is being built right now. If you want to stay updated on this massive project and other huge developments in AI, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Do you think this $500 billion bet on AI will pay off? Let us know what you think. We'll catch you next time.